G'day guys, it's Mick here, and in this video I want to take you through Facebook EdgeRank. It's a super important part of your Facebook marketing, but I'm finding it's something that local business owners don't even know it exists. Before we go through EdgeRank though, I just want to let you know this video is part of a pre-training for the one-day workshop Facebook for Business being hosted by the Rotary Club of Redcliffe City. And if you're not watching this video on our sales page, head over to bit.ly/Rotary FB workshop. You'll see all the event details there. Okay, so what is EdgeRank? It surprises many people to know that not all the updates you make on your Facebook page will actually go out and be seen in the news feeds of your fans. Statistics show that once someone has liked your page, they're very unlikely to come back and visit it multiple times. Generally, from there on in, your communication with them is through their news feed. And this is one of the fantastic things about Facebook as a marketing channel, is that you don't have to go out and spend money every time like you would with a newspaper or a radio ad. Is you can contact those people and share your message again through that newsfeed after they've liked your page, and hence there's that push to get people to like your page so you can access them. Here's the thing though, that you're now competing against all those other people that they're friends with and all the other pages they've liked to have your updates seen in their newsfeed. Now Facebook lets us know that the average Facebook user has 130 friends and is connected up to 80 pages and events and groups. So any one day there can be a lot of updates that you're trying to compete against to be visible. And this is where EdgeRank comes in. Facebook uses an algorithm to decide which posts to show and in what order. And this algorithm is called EdgeRank. No one outside Facebook knows exactly how the algorithm works, but generally it's believed to fall into three main components: affinity, edge weighting, and recency. And this video will go through each of those. Now the key concept here is just like there's only 10 places on the first page of Google, well, there's only so much room in the news feeds of your fans. And just like, basically EdgeRank is the Facebook equivalent of search engine optimization. So if your posts have a poor EdgeRank, then it's like having a website on the 4th or 5th page of Google. It's just not going to be seen by anyone. And that's why it's super important to know about for your marketing on Facebook. So the first component is affinity. And first and foremost, Facebook is a social platform, and it wants to show up information that is important to you and that you want to engage with, because that way you're going to keep coming back to Facebook and using Facebook in preference to other social networks or other pages on the internet. And that's how they get their traffic. So affinity looks at how often you comment or like or share content from a particular person or a particular page, and the more you do this, the higher the affinity you have with that person or that page, and therefore Facebook will be more likely to show you more of their updates. So that's why it's important, and in the workshop we go through how to encourage your users to interact with your content so they build that affinity with your page, and that's going to help you get your items or your updates seen in their newsfeed. The second part is edge weighting. Now there's a number of factors here, but a lot of it depends on the type of content that you're sharing in your updates. So videos and photos and links to other pages will have more weighting than just purely text updates. So if it makes sense to, it's a good idea to include a video or include a picture in your update, and that's going to give it a stronger or a heavier edge weighting, and again give it more chance of being visible in the news streams or the feeds of the people who are fans and who like your page. The other thing to consider here is third-party applications and automation on your Facebook page. Now these tools can be a fantastic help, because it means you don't have to be on Facebook all the time, and you can have new blog posts come straight across from your website and be posted onto Facebook automatically. And there's lots of other tools that will do that. But as far as EdgeRank goes, it's not the world's best idea. You'll have a stronger or higher edge ranking if you manually post into Facebook rather than relying on automatic tools and third-party tools. So it's just something to consider. Okay, the other component is recency. So the longer the time delay between when you post and when your fans check their news feed, then the less likely it is that your updates will be shown. So there's that delay that Facebook wants to serve up fresh, interesting and relevant content, and generally the more recent the post, the more likely it is to fall into those categories. So it's just something to consider. Again, you have to know your demographic, and you have to know when they're checking Facebook and try and time your updates to match that. So wrapping it all up, the EdgeRank algorithm consists of affinity, edge weighting, and recency. And Facebook will calculate all those three things for every update that you make, and also every update that everyone else that your fan follows, and combine that all together, and from that work out which posts to show and in what order to show them. So the big takeaway, I'm just hoping you understand that, you know, it's really important then. It's not a matter of just going out on Facebook and posting. The whole end effect is you want your posts to actually show up in the news streams of your fans, and so EdgeRank becomes important for that. Look, if you like the information in this video, I encourage you to share that with anyone else you think would get a benefit from it. And if you want to, really kickstart your knowledge on Facebook and using it for business, then check out the one-day workshop, Facebook for Business, being hosted by the Rotary Club of Redcliffe City. And the web address for that is bit.ly/Rotary FB workshop. If you come along to the workshop, I'll see you there. Otherwise, until next time, cheers.